There, Mouse Ears Universe. Thank you for joining us on the Mouse Ears Podcast, your go-to source for all things travel, but mostly Disney. Sponsored by Fairy Tale Journeys Travel. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a travel pro, we're here to bring you the latest news, insider secrets, and fun stories from the happiest and most magical places on Earth. Make sure you give us a like and a follow on whichever platform you are listening to or watching us. Now, everyone, put on your mouse ears, grab a Mickey pretzel, grab your popcorn bucket, go get that egg roll from a Joy of Tea there in China, and we're going to go on a magical ride through 100 episodes of the Mouse Ears Podcast. Let's take it away. Cue that intro. Mouse Ears Universe and Heidi Ho neighbors. I am one of your wonderful, beautiful hosts, Brooks. And with me tonight, we have the full crew here. We have Kelton down there in the great state of Texas. Kelton, how are you doing?
Well, we're getting a little bit of rain, so it's kind of wet outside. Nothing we can't handle here. We had Harvey. We'll do just fine. I promise.
Yeah. And over there in North Carolina, raising up, we have Jenny. Jenny, how are you doing? You're on mute.
She's doing fantastic.
Of course, I am fantastic. Hi, everyone.
And
it's going to be a fun episode.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And then over there in the Florida state, we have Steph. Steph, how are you doing?
I am wonderful, Brooks. I am sporting some Mickey PJs today for this very special episode. We're gonna have a slumber party too.
That's right. We're all decked out in some piece of Disney. I'm wearing a Roosevelt's Disney hoodie. Kelton with that amazing Disney shirt, and Jenny with the Mickey ears.
And polka dot PJs, because
and polka dot PJs.
Slumber party.
Yep. So, well, guys, we're going to braid each other's hair, and we're going to tell scary stories, like the one time where the guy did not meet me at the mall, and no.
I feel a Mean Girls reference coming on.
No, that's tomorrow. We're wearing pink. So, everyone, if you didn't listen to the intro, which means you skip the full first minute or so, I don't know why you would do that, but we are celebrating 100 episodes of the Mouse Ears Podcast. We have hit triple digits. I mean,
it's exciting.
Yeah.
I can't believe that we started this 2 years ago and already we hit 100 episodes.
Yeah.
It's been a journey.
It's crazy. But we're going to have a little bit of a retrospective episode, looking back at, how Mouse Ears Podcast started, some of our favorite moments, episodes. But before we get into that, we are going to do our trivia question. And I did not bring my glasses, but bringing back Christian Brooks Runner for the trivia question. Tonight's trivia question is brought to you by Fairy Tale Journeys Travel. Next time you want to book a Disney cruise, let the agents at Fairy Tale Journeys take care of all the details for a stress-free experience and no additional cost to you. When you book with them, not only do you get expert advice, but you can also receive up to $1,000 of onboard credit. This offer is exclusive only to only with bookings with Fairy Tale Journeys Travel. So contact them today and let them know that the podcast sent you, and you will enjoy a magical Disney cruise getaway. Now back to you, Brooks. Thank you, Christian Brooks Runner. That is amazing. Tonight's trivia question. I know I'm a man of many talents. Tonight's trivia question. We're celebrating 100 episodes. What percentage of podcasts make it to 100 episodes? I can tell you it's not a large number. So jot it down or think about it if you're driving. Don't write and drive. And we will tell you at the end of the episode. Now, let's get into this, guys. 100 episodes, like that's a fever dream whenever we first kind of started everything.
I think you need to tell the people how this started.
So this started before
Once
Ellie was
upon
born.
A podcast.
Yeah, this started before Ellie was born.
You should start it almost like how if we were at the Hyperion Theater in Hollywood Studios when Frozen Ever After starts one of their shows. Like the historians come out, and they go to start the show, and somebody goes, well, it was like a great and stormy night, or somebody lost a mom, or God knows what, however they do it that way.
It was a dark, stormy evening in ancient Greece.
Don't forget to thank the Phoenicians.
That's right.
So
then there was nothing, and then there was light. No. But no, so this started in just a random, it was random post, I think.
I am pretty sure the post was by you.
Yeah, I think like literally I have been wanting to do another podcast for a while. I had dabbled in a couple. I've talked about it before. My brother and I had done a podcast, the BB&J podcast, where just two brothers rambling. We rambled quite a bit. I know, shocker. But we had some technical difficulties, and we stopped after a few episodes, which is very common amongst a lot of podcasts. And then Kelsey and I tried to do a podcast for a while, Walkers on Main Street. And I think we made it to about 10 episodes. And then she got burned out on it.
Very
Can
easy
I just
to
say,
do.
Yeah, very easy.
Can I just say, Walkers on Main Street, phenomenal name.
How great of a name!
Seriously.
Oh yeah,
What?
that was all Kelsey. Like she, like the episodes are still on Apple Podcasts. So if you want to look at it, listen to it, go take a listen. I think one of the episodes we did a spoiler-free review on Cruella when it came out.
Oh yeah,
showing how long ago that was. And she came up with like a beautiful logo, and everything. Like she did a really good job with it. But I had the itch again to start a podcast. And I literally in our agent's page, I just put out there, hey, anybody want to do a podcast? And my boy Kelton answered. And then him and I connected. We had never talked to each other before that post. And then we talked to him and it's like, let's do this thing. So
we did. And then you, me, and Suzanne, the owner of Fairy Tale Journeys, had a conversation. And then we put out, because we were like, well, I mean, there's us, we needed some more people. And then so put that out on the Facebook group. Kara joined us for season 1, and so she commented, We brought her on, and then I got this message from some poor agent that was too busy doing something, that she couldn't even bother to get to this meeting on time. So she does the last thing anybody would think and messages me going, hey, like, I went to school for broadcasting. Like, I think I can do this. And there she is up
And we're
there,
like, yeah.
So the four, there were four of us that started this journey, and we were making our own intros. We were struggling to come up with
Do you remember our
topics.
first intro? We were using Morse code to
Hold
spell
on.
out mouse ears.
Hold on a second. Let me see. I think
We
we
had a
have the
totally
whole
different
intro.
logo and everything. Oh, I hope you do. That'd be a blast from the past of 2 years ago. There's the original
this.
logo.
Yep. Oh, yeah. And that was all edited freehand by us on the Odyssey app. It's a free audio engineer that you
We
can
still
utilize.
use it today.
And I don't know about you, Brooks, but I've been using that program for 15-ish years, something like that. It has taken 15 years to figure that program out, and I still can only do so much.
Yeah, I've used it for all the podcasts that I've done, and yeah, I'm still learning. They're still adding things to it too. It's a lot more advanced than what it was.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so we started the first season. And then after the first season, Kara had to step away. So for the second season, it was the three amigos. And then we did this one episode where we talked about DAS, and we had this wonderful agent on that I feel
Very
like we all
knowledgeable.
very knowledgeable. I feel like we all just clicked.
Yeah.
So much so that in season 3, we were like, hey, will you be a permanent host? And that is Jenny.
Hi.
So
Yeah, that was amazing how that happened. Like, because I didn't know you and, Kelton very well. Even though we're in the same agency, I didn't know you very well. Stephanie and I were, really good friends. And I was like, yeah, let's come on and talk about DAS. And it just seemed like it was just kind of magic. Like we had always been talking, So, yeah, I was very grateful for the opportunity. So,
oh, it's been so much fun.
It has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then since the start of season 3, it has been, the four of us
rocking and rolling.
Yep. So
It's been magical.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
really do. It's funny because people don't really get to see all of the behind the scenes stuff. I mean, that's, in a nutshell how things started 2.5 years ago. But every single week there's a group chat. We're talking in there pretty much every single day, honestly. We all became quite a close group. We consider ourselves family, and this has been kind of like a passion project, I'd say, something that we were all very, very, very much in love with. I've always been in love with our Mouse Ears community and our podcast episodes. And when we don't record on Thursdays, it's like, you don't you feel like something missing.
Feels off.
Right. Yeah. It's become such a staple. But there's so much that does go behind the scenes, pre-planning, reaching out to guests, what are the episodes going to look like? What is the month going to look like? Because there's always so many topics and we're always so passionate and excited about so many things to talk about, trying to fit it in with what's going on outside of, you know, the podcast, with holidays and with, you know, the time of year, promotions. How do we fit everything? You know, so it's not just a 1.5 hour podcast episode. It is so much more every single week. Planning, pre-planning, post-editing. And then, you know, seriously, we'll take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour before every episode. Just, I want to say warming up.
Yeah.
Sports team, but it's like the best. It's not, you know, not really. We'll do sound checks and stuff, but it's the best way for me to explain it. And then we record, and then afterwards we're waiting to see if everything is uploaded correctly. Yes, no, whatever. We finish our laughs. I mean, you know, and the fact that we're able to be our authentic selves, and for all of you guys out there listening to us to have followed along with us for 100 episodes, or maybe not 100, but this far, clearly, you know, you can resonate with us and how everything that we talk about, and, you know, the chemistry that all four of us have is so genuine. We genuinely laugh at each other and with each other.
And at each other.
And hopefully you do too. It's just, it's been such a wild ride. It's been great.
Like, I remember one of our first episodes. I think it was our first episode where we did not discuss a Disney topic. We were talking about, I think, the top 3 attractions at Islands of Adventure at Universal. And it was, Steph, it was you, me, and Kelton on that episode, season 1. I think it was like episode 4 or 5. And like, we were still getting to know each other. And I put as my honorable mention that my 4th basically favorite ride at Islands of Adventure was riding the moving sidewalk at City Walk to Voodoo Donuts. And y'all ragged me so hard on that.
And it was a rough episode because I was cackling the whole time. But, like, genuinely, like, we had a great time. I was still very nervous. We were trying to still find our footing with each other because we had never even met in person. Like, this was all, hey, we're just vibing electronically and hoping it works, you know? But
it was season 3 before we met in person.
Yeah. A year ago, less than a year ago.
Yeah.
But we had the best time on that episode, despite it still being like, I remember like the awkward pauses, like, should I talk? Are you going to talk? Who's going to talk next? Like, I don't want to step on any toes.
And now we just talk over each other.
Yeah.
Like, who's got the louder
like
mic?
Family does. Like family does.
It's like family.
Exactly. But season 1.
That was that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
You know,
and yeah.
What were you going to say, Brooks? Go for it.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know, what's crazy is when we were discussing what were some of the episodes that were meaningful to us beforehand, before, you know, recording, and just kind of reminiscing on some of the older episodes, I didn't even remember that we actually celebrated the Walt Disney Company's 100th anniversary while recording the Mouse Ears podcast. So, I don't know if you remember the Once Upon a Story short that Disney made. Beautiful. We all cried. We all sobbed. Actually, we had a whole episode just a testament to just how beautifully made that was. Beautifully made. But I think it's just kind of neat that we're now celebrating our 100th episode. We celebrated 100 years of Disney, and who knows what the future has in store.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's literally the fact that we've reached triple digits is mind blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I could have sworn, I mean, like, you know, we talk about the 100th episode and how much time it puts in. You know, I flash back to remember of Christmas of 2024 I was texting Brooks going, dude, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm going to have to pull out. This is it. It's been fun, but it just, and somehow, I mean, with how much you took over, it just, and I'm thankful that you convinced me to come on and go through season 4, because we have done so much just over this season too, with getting to record at the 15th anniversary summit for FTJ, getting to do some cool stuff there as well. Like, we've done
All of
a
us going to
lot.
jelly rolls together.
Yep.
It was so much
Yo.
fun. That was a fun night.
We left. Brooks, you and I left jelly rolls at 1:00, and I had to get up at 3:30 for my flight back home.
Yeah. Editing Brooks, insert videos from Jelly Roll here and here.
Oh, there's some good ones in there too.
Oh, there are.
Yeah.
There have to be probably just the videos. Probably couldn't do the sound due to copyright, but yeah.
I think that would be okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, no,
We had so many new topics this season,
Mhm.
honestly, because for those of you that have been listening to us, we're passionate about Disney. We do love Universal, but Disney reigns supreme. Sorry, not sorry. But this season was kind of like very
We were all over
Universal
the
heavy.
place.
Yeah, well, we had
I
Epic
mean-
Universe that opened up. We had
Yeah,
a whole
we had
month
an Epic
dedicated to
month.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, we had time dedicated to talking about fairy tale journeys because of their 15th year and the summit. We introduced Virgin Voyages, which was a phenomenal 2-part episode.
yeah.
If you have not listened to that, please do so. We had a phenomenal guest as well. Shout out to Lindsay Girardi. Who else? Ooh, Dom Corona.
Oh, that was a fun
Festival
one.
of the Arts.
yeah.
Yes,
That was amazing.
back to Disney, but that one was wow.
That was a different twist when it comes to an episode.
Yeah.
And that was also a 2-part. We just can't help it when we have some of these guests.
We had. I feel like we had probably more 2-parter episodes this season than 1-parters.
And for the
it
record,
was so
for
much
all
good
you guys,
content.
Yeah.
and we still had to cut the conversation short. Like I think for a lot of our 2-parters with guests, we actually had to cut the document with the notes halfway through recording because we realized, wow, we really cannot cover everything we wanted to, and we easily could have if it wasn't 10 o'clock at night on a Thursday night. but
we can't be in like the Nate Land podcast that goes 3-4 hours each week.
No, we can't. That I don't even want to know what that editing.
Could you
would look
imagine
like,
trying
but
to edit that?
I don't know if they
4-hour
do much
podcast?
editing.
I don't think they do much editing. I
Just
think they
let
just
her
let it
go.
roll.
Yeah. I think all the editing is switching the camera feeds.
I
think
would
that's
be
it.
curious.
I want that.
I would be curious if our audience would like live recordings, just seeing us because
Let us
goodness
know.
knows,
Lord help
we
us.
have
I would
so many
love to live
bloopers.
stream.
Just
like,
see us in all of our raw beauty.
Just right as soon as we sit down, we just hit record, live stream. There we go. It's all everybody just rumble, in the background trying to clean things up because I've done a great job at that. Just look, like
How many
there's now a
times have
drum
I
set.
sat here pre-recording doing my makeup, and you guys are just like,
Oh, I mean, Kelly,
now
you talk
she's
about
moving
clean
on
up.
to
I'm
eyeliner.
zoomed. You talk about cleaning up. I'm zoomed in right now so you don't see the literal chaos in the room. Like, there's nowhere to walk right
that's
now.
too funny.
So,
Well, I think it's all part of like each of our authentic selves, and there are editing, but honestly, guys, the majority, I'd say probably 97% of the editing is just taking out silence so that the episode can be a little bit quicker, or else you'd probably be listening to a lot longer than an hour a week, to be honest. But shout out to Brooks and Kelton for always editing whether it's audio or video. We love them. You love them. They are our editor master. So a round of applause for you guys for 100
Yay.
episodes of editing.
Good job, Brooks.
Good job, Kelton.
And if you don't love us, well, keep it to yourself. We don't want to hear it.
Yeah. If you don't love us, don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you.
That's right. Brooks, what else are we talking about tonight?
Yeah.
Well, my thoughts were like, and we've talked about some of them already, but like some of our favorite episodes, favorite moments.
I think that's a good idea.
And then also like maybe we could talk about some episodes that we haven't covered. Dream topics that we haven't done.
I'll tell you my dream topic we haven't done yet.
Oh, we're starting. There you go. Take it away.
There we go.
Aulani. We have not had Aulani yet. That one's one that we've always talked about, but we haven't, something always ends up coming up.
Yeah. I think we only talked about Aulani, I think, in one episode, and I think it was in season 1, where we talked about different Disney destinations. So, and I remember I think I had to do Aulani, and you think my Spanish is bad, trying to pronounce some of those Hawaiian words. So Aulani is one that I wish we would have already done, because that's, a very important Disney destination. I mean, we did Adventures by Disney, for crying out loud, twice. We need to do National Geographic. Heck yeah. We need to do National Geographic, but I feel like Aulani is much more attainable. And that one is my dream episode currently that I can think of off the top of my head. All right, next. Who's the next person? I would say I think some of the fever dream ones that we had. Paige and Mr. Morrow. Like that. Dapper Danielle, which I actually got to meet Dapper Danielle.
She is so nice.
Yeah, she is a delight.
Yeah, she complimented my ears once.
Yeah, what you see in her videos, that's her.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thoroughly appreciate.
Yeah.
But I'll go some of my favorite episodes, when we had the Running Ohana on here with Jordan and Robbie.
Talking about the Disney races.
Yeah. And just the gem that Robbie is. I will say this, it is a crime that he doesn't have his own podcast.
Can we
the world needs more Robbie.
There are 2 instances that come to my head when I think of Robbie and this podcast. Number 1, him completely blowing up the TikTok video, talking about something about a princess and then Princess Leia.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna earmark that one at 27 minutes and 9 seconds for that video, and then the Halloween Horror Nights episode.
That was one of my favorites.
The wealth of knowledge. I could just listen. I would have been perfectly happy. Be like, Robbie, I just want to hear your thoughts. I'm not saying a single word. Go.
Yeah, just let him talk.
He would have been able to talk for an hour, and it would be riveting.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was a great episode.
Yeah, that was enjoyable. I loved Kelton's baby, March Madness, specifically from season 2.
The restaurants, table service.
Can we give a shout out to Elise Woodley, who was one of our most returning guests, and we just love Elise, but she was hysterical, and I had the pleasure of recording that episode with her at home, so that was memorable.
I mean, she risked her marriage for that episode.
She did.
That is a true Mouse Ears fan right there.
Thank you, Mr. Elise, for letting Elise.
Thank you, Josh. That one was such a fun one to watch, with Brooks having the light up cowboy hat,
Oh my gosh.
putting the work in,
yes.
and then for me not being able to record
Oh,
because we
yeah.
went to a very mediocre rodeo
Oh.
concert that night, which I am still extremely salty about to this day. Like,
Yeah,
that was such a great episode to
Disappointment.
record
Oh.
and watch.
Uh,
No, the concert was a great disappointment. The rodeo was fantastic. Hello, I had deep fried Oreos.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
the highlight of my night. Either that or paying like $29 for 2 beers. I'm not sure which one was more of my highlight. So,
That was a great episode, wasn't it? Man, you know what other episode I really enjoyed recording? I mean, I enjoyed a lot of episodes, guys. This is just off the top. But our spouse night with
I hate that I missed that one.
Casey and Michael. Yeah, we need to do another one with Brian
Yeah.
oh,
and
we
Kelsey
were
because
ranking our ranking of the deluxe resort and villas on
at
Disney
Walt Disney World.
property. I
Yep.
am still very upset on where Old Key West landed to this day.
Only you.
Very
only you.
upset. Very
You-
disappointed.
You know who else would be very disappointed in that?
Brooks,
The
tell me who
Brookhart
else.
Project.
Oh, yes. See,
Yes.
I knew Peter
shout-
I knew I liked him. He had good taste.
shout out to season 1 where we had Peter Brookhart.
Yes, that was a good one too.
On-
Mhm.
Yeah. Which he was also a wealth of knowledge on Halloween Horror Nights as well.
Oh, yeah.
That one, I
Mhm.
will say, was one of the hardest episodes to edit because
yeah.
he had there were a lot of storms and he was having internet issues. And I think
I
he
forgot.
cut out, I think 6 or 7 times.
Yes.
That's right. We learn fast.
That
When
was a
things start
learning
to-
experience.
Yeah, when there'll be times, guys, when we're recording and we're having technical issues, you may or may not catch it in our facial expressions. Not in the editing, though, because what we end up doing is just continue recording, even though one of us might skip out on the internet connection or something. But we learned just keep the show going.
Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
You.
Just keep talking.
But
talking.
oh my gosh, one of the most challenging recording sessions was probably when we had FTJ agent Veronica Lofton earlier this
Veronica.
season, and her Wi-Fi. She was
Oh.
using her
Hot-
phone
Her hotspot.
hotspot, and her recording did not upload to a recording studio until, what was it, Brooks? 2 a.m, and Brooks stayed awake to make sure it was uploaded at 2 a.m.
I missed
Shout
that
out to her to keeping her
episode.
computer on too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I missed that episode, but Veronica and I are good friends. We live in the same town, and I was like, "How'd it go?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh, it wouldn't upload." I'm like, "What do you mean it wouldn't upload?" And she's like, "My internet was just so bad." She felt so bad about it, but it turned out to be a good, a good
And that
episode.
was-
Everything worked
that
out.
was another, what was that, trivia night?
That was
We
March
had her
Madness
for
part
trivia.
duh.
We did
That was
have her
March-
for that.
March Madness. That's
March
right.
Yeah, it
Madness
was March
part duh.
Madness.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
I recorded in Cleveland, Ohio, that episode.
That's right. Oh my
Which,
gosh.
by the way,
Wow.
does Cleveland rock? You know the song "Cleveland Rocks." Cleveland rocks.
No, but what Cleveland's doing
Okay.
right now is probably going to wipe the field with the Astros, as they're 6-4
Ooh.
at the bottom of the
Ooh.
6th. So not real
Ooh.
happy right now.
Mm,
Well,
we gotta keep their guards up. Those Guardians.
Speaking of, I think that another thing that we should definitely mention is how many different places did we all record from? I mean,
Oh,
we were so
gosh.
dedicated that we were recording from all over the US.
Yeah.
And and on any
Kelton
device,
especially
Kelton, on any device, and from anywhere we were. I mean, we were jumping through hoops to try and make ourselves available. And if we weren't able to record, but we had like a team meeting, it was happening wherever we were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Yeah. So let's rabble it off here. Where, Brooks, you recorded from some other place, right?
I don't think so.
I think there was one other place you did record. Was it from your brother's house in Augusta? No, I thought there was.
No, I think
Thanks,
I
Brooks.
only recorded from here in Charleston.
Okay, maybe I was wrong.
Goodness knows, I recorded from Orlando a lot.
Yeah, because
you just rub it in. Why don't you?
Yeah,
just rub it
thanks,
in.
Stephanie.
I mean, I did it for the podcast.
Right.
Sure.
I've recorded from Houston, San Francisco, Cleveland. I think that's it.
No way. There has to be more.
I've had multiple hotels in San Francisco, but
I know you did a lot in San Francisco. I feel like you were there a lot, especially during last season.
I'm telling you, I will not stay at the Westin out there ever again because of that.
Was that the one with the bad Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
So I had the bad Wi-Fi at the Westin, and then when we recorded the Disney Magic episode, that's when my earbuds were going out.
Yeah.
But that was at the A-Loft. They had good internet. I should have stayed there.
A-Loft is good. I like the A-Loft.
I can't remember if I've done it from Orlando or not, but I have from Tifton, Georgia, from Clemson, South Carolina, actually from Clemson University. I was at Clemson University when I recorded that one. And I want to say there's somewhere else that I was, but I don't. Was I in Palmetto, Florida?
Weren't you over in Tampa at one point? Or the west coast of Florida?
Yeah, I think that was Palmetto. Yeah, I think it was Palmetto. Yeah. Yeah, so.
We dedicated like nobody's business for this podcast, wherever we were.
All the way from the East Coast to the West.
Yes, and shout out to our very supportive Mouse Ears spouses, because a lot of what we have done couldn't be possible without them and their support and their patience. God knows their patience was very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Because I know when we first started recording, Ellie was, I think, maybe 2-3 months old.
Oh my gosh.
And now, like, right before we started recording, like, she was on here telling y'all good night, like holding the mic.
She's so cute.
So
growing up too fast. But it is really sweet to see how all of us have been through so much in our own personal lives. And, you know, we've just grown so close, and I love it.
Okay, so, you know, talking about, we talked about where we all have recorded from. How many times have any of us changed jobs since, you know,
I've done it
starting
twice.
this? I was gonna say, I'm on my third one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
now Brooks too.
Brooks is currently unemployed for any of those wondering.
Yeah. Currently, I mean,
for the next 11 hours.
Yeah. I left at 3 p.m. today from the hospital, and I start my new job tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
We're so excited for you.
Very happy.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Sure.
Nervous, but
you'll do fine. Yeah. But that was a great pause, though, as we're talking about your unemployment. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was really good.
I don't. How am I going to explain this gap? I don't know.
So what
Searching
would that be?
For another job.
Yeah,
18 hour gap in the resume. Ugh.
I know he's not dedicated.
No, not dedicated enough.
As HR and recruiting, I'm telling you, man, we frown on that. There's just no coming back from that.
I know. Oh, what was I thinking?
I'd look at that resume and I'd be like, oh, he's not a good candidate at all.
Lazy,
That
not
gap,
kidding.
that gap, he took too much time off.
Brooks, you're just gonna end up selling, Mickey bars and popcorn on Main Street, USA with this gap.
And why do you make it sound like it's a punishment? We all
Yeah,
want to do that.
I was about to say, I'd do that.
Well, I wasn't, but now that you want to make it that way, have y'all need to try to go sell Mickey bars and popcorn on Main
Dead of
Street.
summer? Yeah.
Dead of
I
summer.
don't want to.
4th of July weekend, right at the fireworks.
No.
It just got done raining. Everybody is back.
The humidity.
I'm telling you, like,
Magical.
At least there's no mosquitoes.
True. Next time you go to the parks, I highly
Thank you, cast
recommend
members.
that you go up to all of your outdoor cast members and you could just go,
Bless you.
thank you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Okay. I have a question. What? Oh, I just lost it. No, that's really bad. Oh. No, I lost it.
Were you going to
I'm trying
ask us
so
what our
hard.
dream job at Disney would be?
No, but we can talk about that. Why
I was
not?
taking a
have-
guess.
I think that's a
No.
great guess. That's exactly what Steph was going to ask.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, what is it?
I
Janice,
want to
have
be a historian. I want to be one of the historians.
like the
Voices
royal
of Liberty
historian
or
from Arendelle?
historian of Arendelle. I would like
You
to
want
be
to
one
be
of
that historian?
I want to be that historian. Yeah,
That's my
I
dream
wanna
job
be that.
too.
yeah. Put me on a
That or-
stage.
that
Let
or a
me
skipper.
just act it. And a skipper would be fun.
Acting.
Act.
Oh my gosh. I want to see Kelton driving the ferry.
I never did get to do that. No, my dream job. Well, first off, I've already I was one of those kids that had a dream at a very young age. And that dream, of course, was to drive a Disney bus. Well, lo and behold, I got to have that dream and actually drive a Disney transport bus. So my dream's already been filled. However, there is another role. I either want to do I want to be on the fireworks team or run sound for Eat to the Beat. That's what I
Oh,
would
that
really
would
like
be
to
so
do.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You know, now that I think about it, I kind of did have my dream because I did get to sing on stage at Disney. So I was part of Disney's cast choir
You did
for
the candlelight.
I did candlelight. So yeah, there we go.
All right. 2 dreams checked off. Stephanie Brooks, come
Yes.
on, get your stuff together.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind being one of the DJs for Run Disney.
Well, that's
that would be
fun.
fun.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Brooks, here,
Steph, what-
I'll get you started.
You know, so I've never used one of those, but funny enough, in college, my brother was a DJ.
Get
DJ
out of
Co-
here.
Yeah, DJ Cobbler.
Jacob was a DJ?
Yeah, like he would do bar mitzvahs, middle school dances.
Oh my gosh.
J to the
Oh.
Cobb.
Oh, I love it.
I can't
That's
even-
epic. That's epic.
So
Jacob, we need to collab, man.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
And he was on an episode where literally everyone else could not be on for
Yeah.
that episode. I was like, well, we don't have
Well,
any in the
no.
bank.
Hold on. There's more background story to that episode. And we're very grateful for your brother, of course. But we did record, and before we could
Oh
finish,
yes.
the entire episode disappeared. Oh my
I
god.
think so we did have a lost episode between Steph and I,
Mm-hmm.
where
We were talking
we were
about
discussing Disney Plus
Yeah, so
and
anything
for the
that you should
parks.
watch on Disney Plus to prepare for your trip to Walt Disney World. If anyone wants something like that, let us know. But
So
that episode
we
never.
we thought we had recorded the full episode, and then when we hit stop, we realized half of it was gone.
Yeah, that was
So
depressing. And so it was like scrambling to try and figure out what we were going to do. And Brooks was able to make magic happen with his brother. And that
yeah.
was a great
Well, I
episode,
think
too.
I think that was the episode we had in the bank, was A Tale of Two Brothers.
I think so.
So
Magic.
Hold on, Steph. Did you tell us what your dream Disney
She
job is going to
didn't.
be?
She did not.
No. I have
Like you're
two.
getting a win. Yeah. Okay. Come
I
on.
have two. The first one is I dream of being a Walt Disney or a Disney Imagineer. I want to be part of WED so
Mhm.
badly, so badly. What I would do in WED, I have no idea. I just know I want to be WED. And then my much harder to achieve dream job, because Imagineering
being
isn't hard
Imagine.
enough. Yes. I want to be Tinkerbell. Yep. Just shoot me from the castle at the very end of the night during the fireworks show. I want to see the fireworks from that perspective. I want to see all the guests from that perspective. I want to be Tinkerbell. She's my favorite character.
That
It
would
just makes
be
sense.
cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, can you imagine you meet someone? Oh, what do you do for a living? I fly. Oh, like a pilot? No.
Air. What isn't it? There's like a meme right now too. It's like, oh, what do you do? It's like, oh, I dance. It's like, oh, like ballroom, and it's like epic airball or something. And they're showing like the incredible stuff.
Mhm.
It's like,
Tell me that's not
oh,
a
I
story
fly.
you want to hear.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you mean like a stewardess? It's like epic airball, and it's just like flying over Main Street.
Oh yeah, those are my dream jobs. Yep. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
No judging.
Mm-mm.
None at all.
I hate.
We
upset I
don't
couldn't
judge
remember.
dreams.
No.
Thank you. Oh, I love that. Wait, that should be a sticker. Huh.
Sticky
Mike?
Mike.
Sticky Mike.
Sticky Mike. Oh man, I'm really upset though. I can't remember what I was originally gonna say or the question I was gonna ask. So bleh.
We just
But
went on a
Jen-
whole tangent.
Yep.
Yeah, Jen, what was the biggest challenge for you having come on in season 3? I just came up with this one on the spot. That was not my original question.
So I don't know how much of a challenge it was. I think I made it out to be more of a challenge in my head than what it actually was, because I tend to get in my head a lot, and I'm like, but you guys had been doing it for so long together, and I was like, I'm going to come in and feel like the new kid, and like, because I really didn't know Brooks and Kelton all that well. Like, now they're my brothers, but I didn't know them all that well, and I was like, oh, it's going to be, really weird, and I'm going to feel left out, and it was something that I'd say was a challenge for like maybe the first 5 minutes, and then it was all. And then as time, went on, it was like I feel like it's always been the 4 of us. So,
Yeah. I mean,
I do.
It's
I'm
hard
not,
to think like not the 4 of us doing this
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. And it's funny. So my daughter, Savannah, she, listens to us and watches us. And she said, Mom, when I
grow up. Did she say that?
No, because she's all grown. But she said, Mom, when I get on and I see the 4 screens pop up on YouTube, I get so excited because I know it's going to be so good. No matter what you guys are talking about, I know it's going to be good because it's the 4 of you. She said the energy is just different. And I think we all feel that. But in the beginning, I was like, I'm not going to fit in. They're not going to like me. I'm going to say something stupid. you know.
Say something stupid. I mean, have you listened to our podcast beforehand?
Like I said, it lasted for about 5 minutes before it was like, yeah, okay, these are my people. So,
Yeah.
yeah. The only other challenges I had were my my kitty earthquakes. That
You love the
happened.
kitty earthquakes.
That
No, but those are
episode where I
fun.
did it most of it with Woody in my arms because he just would not leave. But
Hey, we love the pets too. They're part of the Mouse Ear support group.
Mm-hmm.
they are. They are, but they
Yeah.
get like right here on my desk, and they're part Maine Coon. They are big cats. If you've watched us, you've seen they are very big cats, and they start fighting, and I'm like trying to hold everything steady while still having a conversation. It's just, yeah, that's a challenge.
Yeah.
But also one of my favorite moments. So
Plenty
I'll say,
of
like,
those.
yeah. I'll say, like, my setup has changed quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think, like, the first few episodes of my desk was in a completely different spot. Like, there was a bed behind me. At one point, like, I had the camera facing a TV and the light fell, like, right at the
Oh my
beginning of
gosh,
recording.
yes.
And Kelton was just like, what was that?
Oh,
We made a
man.
TikTok about that, too. Insert
Yeah.
here. But
Does anyone? Oh, I remember my question now. Thank you, Brooks.
yay!
yay!
Does anyone have a favorite trivia question that was mentioned at some point? I don't have one. But does anyone have a favorite trivia? Because we started trivia questions, I think, in season 3 with Jen. After our trivia night with FTJ agent Shelby and Stephanie Hefner, and I think we had Robbie on that one too. I think
Yep.
that was at the end of season 2.
Mhm.
It was so successful. We had blown up on TikTok with some of the trivia questions. We decided, hey, let's do trivia questions at all our episodes, and we started that with Jen. So I don't have a favorite one, but do you guys have a favorite trivia question?
I haven't really thought about it.
Yeah, me neither. So I guess it was a bad question overall.
No, it was a
There are
good
no bad
question.
questions.
I
No.
would have to say, like, the only one I can think of, like, we were doing, I want to say it was one of our Royal Caribbean episodes. I don't think it was Icon of the Seas, but actually I think it was when we talked strictly about Perfect Day at Coco Key, Royal's private island down in the Bahamas, which they currently have the largest, freshwater swimming pool on Coco Key. Could I tell you how many gallons are in there? Absolutely not, without going back to the document to look. But that's probably my favorite when it comes to the trivia questions, actually, from those episode recordings.
I miss New News.
Oh,
I love New News. That is something that, for those of you that don't know, we ended up cutting out New News because our episodes were getting too long.
Well, and there was just like, feel like we kept
so much.
even though we tried to. When was it that we started to record on a Thursday to release on a Monday? Was that season 2 that we started doing that?
I think it was halfway through season 1. No,
So
it was
no.
one of Kelton's switcheroos.
Yes, so that was when I went from job number 1 to job number 2, because I worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I was on rotating shifts. So I worked day shift for 12 hours, and then I think we switched right when I went to night shift. That's when I think we switched to third, which
Yeah.
I don't know if that was good or bad, because gosh darn it, every Thursday morning, it's Thursday because Steph is blowing up the chat with all the new things going on that Disney and Universal and all these places are coming out with.
Yeah, I mean, we tried to stay as like as current as we could with New News, but it was so hard. And then to try to cut it down and do our episodes.
Well, then
Yeah.
we tried to go to the YouTube Shorts for it, but we couldn't keep everything under what is it, the minute and a half that the shorts are.
Well, I think they
Yeah.
even
Or
went
3
up to 3
minutes.
3 minutes, and it was still
We
hard.
still couldn't do it fast enough. I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did multiple recordings one time. We're like, if we can't get this short without
Yeah.
without it just reading like a report. And that's not who we are. When we
No.
We
we
gotta
talk about our
talk about it.
documents, we have points to discuss. So it's not like, we'll read maybe like the intro just to make sure, hey, we've got like some necessary points, but for the most part, we just have bullets that we help us keep track of the conversation so we're not so much off topic. But we have to have conversation discussion or else then what's the fun in that? It would just be report. For that, you just turn on the TV and watch the news. So yeah, but new news was great. We loved Christian Brooks Runner.
Christian Brooks Runner.
Loved him. And the jingle that we had for that too was also
Ooh.
great.
Ooh, hold on. Where is it? I gotta find it.
Do,
Wasn't
I think it's
ready.
the
We had this
that's
one.
breaking news.
Breaking
That's for
news.
the breaking news. There we go.
There we go. Oh,
I looked forward to that jingle, guys. Not to mention, I did enjoy staying on top of the news, but there would be days where I'm like, I can't keep up with this. There's too much going on.
You want to know
Oh.
why? You want to know why you couldn't keep up with it? It's very simple.
Kylie, we spared no expense.
No expense was spared when it came to the new news.
Truth. Yeah. Oh man. You know what we didn't do that we would have thrived doing was like a proper sit down restaurant review. That would have been fun. Just trying all the such
Okay.
foodies.
Okay, if we are all there, for those that don't know, Joey Fatone and Friends is coming back to Epcot Eat to the Beat August 29th and 30th. 3 out of the 4 of us might hopefully be there. The 4th one is going on a cruise that week. Lucky her. I mean, how great is that? What trip are you going on?
The treasure.
Oh, man.
I had
That
booked it.
is
I had
what
booked
you
it when it
are.
first got released for its
Oh.
inaugural season before I had the opportunity to go on as a media guest this past December. So, but I'll be going with family, friends, and Michael, and I haven't been on a Disney cruise with Michael yet, so I'm looking forward to it, guys. I am.
So if we are able to gather the morning of the 30th, we might have to do a breakfast review. We're not sure where you will be able to find that video yet, but follow our socials and maybe we'll tell you later.
Yeah, pretty much.
it's gonna be fun.
Pretty-
Yeah.
pretty
There's your
much.
awkward silence for the episode right there.
Oh,
we
man.
yeah, we'll have to pick somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere
Yeah.
where we can all eat.
Yes,
Yes,
not the
Jack.
All
Waffle
right,
House.
Waffle
The
House
Waffle
is
House
out
will
of the
kill
window. No
me. The
Waffle,
Waffle
House.
House is no.
Which
Oh,
I
man.
will say, I have that is one goal in my life, to be able to replicate Waffle House's hash browns. It is.
I think it's
Whole-
impossible.
Oh, I have tried.
You know
It's-
what would have been such a great thing, but we're not going to be able to do it? I would love to do Hoop-Dee-Doo review with all of you guys.
Oh.
Who says we can't do it?
Well, timing-wise, you're not going to be there on that Friday night
Oh,
if you come.
Oh,
Yeah.
we won't
And then I'm
either.
not. And Joey Fatone is
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joey Fatone. Sorry.
Joey Fatone
Joey
is going to
Fatone,
be
Hoop-Dee-Doo.
right.
Look, if I can get the dining
the dining
package for
package.
both nights of Joey Fatone, I will be there both nights for Joey Fatone. I'm
As
just
you
if
should.
we are able to do it, we have to have T-shirts.
Please do it. Please do it.
Aunt Donna can make us t-shirts.
So-
Yes. Kelton's looking at us like, shut the heck up. Shut the heck up. But
Oh no, I would wear a matching T-shirt in a heartbeat.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm all about it. I'm a
Like,
Disney adult.
On the front, hey Joey. On the back, can we be the friend?
Please and thank
Could
you.
you
That
see
is
us
awesome.
out there and be like, Joey? And we
Yes.
turn around so he can see.
Yes. Yes. Please take videos of that long line
Yes.
that's going to be forming out there because oh my gosh.
Oh, that's why. Like
Lord.
I have an alert set for that dining package,
Yeah, I have alerts.
and
set
I don't care.
also.
I don't care what restaurant it is.
And I don't care what time. I don't care
Yeah.
what meal it is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So I think this is a good opportunity to real quick also do, if we can remember all of them, and if we don't, I'm so sorry. But a quick shout out to some of the FTJ agents that have also dedicated their time to being
Yes.
on this episode because, you know, we have such fantastic, and I mean fantastic agents at Fairy Tale Journeys besides us, for real. And we were so honored to have some of them come on and share their wealth of knowledge with us. So, off the top of my head, Sarah Allen,
Yep.
Yeah.
Laura Greco,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shelby,
Yeah.
Shelby Strickland, Stephanie Hefner, Brittany Young, Veronica Lofton, Christy Ross, Elise Woodley. How can I forget? We
Mhm.
had Magical World. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Rachel Turley.
Rachel Turley.
Thank you, Rachel.
She just had
Turley.
a baby. She just
Yeah.
had her
Did
baby.
just have her
Yes.
first baby.
Congratulations, Rachel.
We had another Stephanie way back when in season 1, and I cannot remember her last name. And we had a very fun episode with her. We talked about how to battle, stormy weather at Walt Disney World. It was very educational, I think. Who else have we had on? Obviously, we had Suzanne and Steve, the owners of Fairy Tale Journeys Travel. And Jen, can you think of anyone else? Maybe perhaps.
We had Jenny Rich on for
Oh
Icon
yes,
Part 1
right.
and 2.
That's right.
We
I'm
had,
trying to find the other Stephanie.
Thank you. I don't want to leave her out. Obviously, Kara, shout out to her from season 1.
rocked season 1 with us.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is it from what I can tell.
If we missed you, I'm so sorry. But seriously, if you have a trip that you want to book, Disney, Universal, cruise line, all inclusive, want to travel on a private jet around the world,
Yes, I would.
FTJ. What'd you say?
I would. I would love to
yes,
travel.
you
on a
would.
jet.
Contact FTJ.
We've had a lot of very informational. I'm looking through, and we've had a lot of informational, really
Mhm.
good information for traveling in the parks. The mastering the lightning lanes and allergies.
My Disney Experience app was a really good episode that we had. Magic bands, you're right. Allergies, loved that
Mhm.
episode that you ran.
We had a great overview from Shelby when talking about the very first Jollywood nights that happened
Mhm.
at Hollywood Studios.
Oh, that's gonna be memorable down the line when,
Mm-hmm.
on the 50th anniversary of Jollywood, how it's gonna change and everything.
I mean,
Yeah.
also like what to pack in your park bag.
Oh, that was a
That was a
great
fun
That was a
episode.
good one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I still have my battery pack that I'm still using.
Yeah.
I
Very
actually carry
informative
one
episode.
with me. Yep.
Very informative episodes, but then we also had a lot of fun ones. A lot of rankings we had. Did we do this or that one? We've done like clips, like little shorts
I think those
from
were short.
episodes.
Yeah, I
Seems
think
to
it
be
was
Like almost like
like
a
a,
rapid fire.
Yeah.
Brooks and I talked about what we thought were the top 3 burgers on Walt Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
That was-
gosh.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that
Yeah.
one.
Shout out to the
Wow.
Gaz Nights.
What did you have at what All Stars Resorts was that one? Was that
was it the
sports?
home run burger? I think it was the home run burger.
Sports.
Yeah, that I think the when Kelsey and I stayed there, I think I had it 2 or 3 times. It was that good. So,
March Madness was a fun one, like you said.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, the defunct rides. We talked about those.
Mhm.
Oh, that
Oh
was
my
a good
Yeah.
one. That was a lot of fun. That was a trip down memory lane.
Yep.
That was fun.
Y'all indulged me with Family Feud.
Oh, Family
That was
Feud.
fun. Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh. How would you forget Family Feud?
Gosh, that was
fantastic.
that was
I'm
a good
still
one.
sad I missed that one.
That was a chore to get ready
Yeah.
for, because I had created a whole PowerPoint presentation trying to make it as
That
authentic
was
as possible.
so fun.
And that was MEP versus the Running Ohana. That was a
Mhm.
fun episode.
I would totally do that again in a heartbeat. That was fun.
And that one too, the Mouse Ears Universe was
That's right.
they were the surveyed people. Because,
Yeah.
in Family Feud, they survey 100 people. The Mouse Ears Universe fully created that episode. Because for all of season 3, we had a Google Doc where had all the questions and people put in their answers and took the results from that and created the Family Feud.
Here's another one that you created that was really good. I think it was season 2, might have been the first episode, where you had us create basically like a land or a ride, like what recreation if we
Imagineer
were.
for a day.
Imagineer for a day.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
God, that was
I would totally
good,
do that
Brooks.
again. I would do that again. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm still holding out for them to redo Rock and Roller Coaster to Powerline.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
think I'm glad they're keeping the Muppets, but Powerline works so much better.
Well,
I
Disney
agree on
has
Powerline.
listened. Disney has listened to us before, because way back in season 1, we were talking about how we had missed the train. Everybody was tired of walking from the parking lot to the front gate, and we're going.
Especially at Magic Kingdom.
We're
Oh,
talking like hashtag justice for the trams. Put it on a bumper sticker. Wear it on a shirt.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they came back like a couple of weeks after that episode dropped.
Yeah.
And we're going, wow. So now I guess we just thought if we'd say it here that it'll happen. Maybe
Yeah.
there's a little bit of magic in these microphones.
I love it. I love it. Well, 100 episodes of magic. That's what we've been able to create, and goodness knows we've enjoyed every second of it.
We have.
And we
all
want
the
to
hours.
and we want to thank all the people of the Mouse Ears universe, our supporters, our fans, all you listeners out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because we really wouldn't have made it to 100 episodes if you guys hadn't come out in droves.
Nope.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
within just within a year, less than a year, we actually, how long have we been on YouTube? It hasn't been that long. We hit over 100 subscribers in just a few months.
Yeah.
And that's just YouTube.
Didn't we start that on season 4?
Yeah, that
I
was
think
season
so.
4.
No, season 3.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But
thought
we
it was
weren't
4.
we were still kind of feeling it out in season 3. We weren't consistent. We weren't really putting that
We
much.
were not
I really
consistent,
feel like
yeah.
There were
season
some
4 is
episodes we
when
missed
really
putting on YouTube on season 3.
So, yeah, I mean, we wouldn't have been able to continue without all of our followers and support. So, we love you guys. Thank you. This is for you. But,
Definitely.
thanks to 100 episodes.
That's so wild to say.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
so wild to
So-
think about.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of 100 episodes, going back to our trivia question from the beginning, what percentage of podcasts make it to 100 episodes? What are your guesses?
1.7.
That was very specific.
Do you really have to throw a point in there?
I love it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, are you trying to go to
I'll do
Price is Right?
17.
Elton's
8%.
playing to win.
Are
Yeah.
you trying
Now,
to
are
go
we
to
I'll do
talking-
17%.
Is it Price is Right rules, or what are we talking here? What are our rules?
Like, you have to be just
You know,
under.
What's
Are we
Bob
playing the
Barker
club
telling us?
game?
No, it's Plinko.
Law.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Jenny, what's your guess?
I say 8%.
So it is. So first off, about 90% of podcasts don't even make it to 20 episodes.
Wow.
90? Did you say 90?
90%
Wow.
of podcasts do not
Wow.
make
Wow.
it to. So I think it was about 10% of podcasts make it to 100 episodes.
You know,
Wow.
I tried making my own podcast too back when I was in college, and we didn't make it to episode 3. We recorded 2, and that was it. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because
what's the percentage to 100?
about 10%.
All right. Okay.
So
Way to go, Jenny.
yeah. So I mean it, because like we've talked about before, you listen to what we record, like literally the hours to prep each episode. Like we'll get on monthly housekeeping calls to plan out the next month.
Mhm.
You know, Kelton and I mainly do the editing and like researching different techniques and everything and experimenting, trying. Like I have spent hundreds of hours on Adobe Premiere and I'm just scratching the surface.
Yeah. And we've changed. We've evolved
yeah.
so much. You know, you the intro and the songs, and you've even done some post, like, or not post, but like end credit scenes and fun stuff like that. I mean, it's all been very special and quite a journey to 100. MEP, Journey to 100. That should be our
I was
title.
just going to say that. I love that.
So
I like it.
there we go.
I like it. Very good stuff.
Yes.
And on that note, I think we
Yeah.
can start wrapping it up.
Because we're over an hour again.
Yep.
Again.
Unsurprising.
Again, yeah. Well, folks, hate to bring it to an end, but that just about does it for this week's episode and this season of the Mouse Ears Podcast. Don't forget to join our Mouse Ears Podcast Facebook discussion group and our Facebook page. You can also follow us on TikTok, X, and Instagram to stay up to date of all things travel, but mostly Disney. And if you're interested in having a Fairy Tale Journeys agent book your next trip, visit fairytalejourneys.com and let them know that the podcast sent you. Lastly, if you enjoy our weekly episodes of the Mouse Ears Podcast, we would love for you to leave us a review wherever you listen to or watch us. Until next time, thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye,
Hi,
y'all.
everyone.
Bye.